artificial intelligence, man. Is this a bubble? I'm not gonna lie, man. This is truly, I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna say the word scared, but I am reluctant. I am reluctant on this AI bubble. Anytime you hear something every day, all day on them people TV, it's time for us to be cautious. Watch this. The internet is real, but .com was a bubble. You feel me? The internet is real, but at 95, the .com bubble, what was it, 95? 99? That was 99. The .com bubble, every company that could think about it had a .com, y'all. That is how I feel about this AI. Now, last week I said something, and I'm gonna stand on it. I believe in my heart that AI will 100% change the world. It is what they think blockchain, this is what they wanted blockchain to be. Because if we think about something, they told us about AI in 1985 when Sarah Connor bumped heads, when Sarah Connor had an encounter with the Terminator. Huh? When Sarah, are you Sarah Connor? When Sarah Connor had an encounter with the Terminator, Reese told us what? Here's what Reese told us. Reese said it will be man against machine. Reese told us that in 1985. RoboCop told us that we were headed for artificial intelligence. Marty McFly told us, Back to the Future, told us we were headed for artificial intelligence. Here's what I want us to understand, y'all. You got so many companies now. The buzzword now, and mark my word on this, the buzzword for 2023 will be artificial intelligence. Every company that has a dollar to its name, every company from, I was about to say Swagman, boy, damn. I was about to say Swagman. You gotta be from, people like, Swagman. Don't even worry about it, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Damn.
What's good, Trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like, you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through, to bring your temperament down, to take you from panic to encouragement. So listen, man, come join us in Trappers Anonymous. The link is below. Listen, if you want to be helped, if you want to truly make money in the stock market, if you truly want to let your money work harder for you than you've worked for it, there's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday or whether it's just a book club, everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wall Street Trapper. See you in the trap.
Every company that has anything, yep, I want us to understand something here, y'all. We cannot be lured into the game or the facade that they put before us. We cannot be lured into this. As investors, we must be able to recognize what it is that's being played. It's on us to have full scope of what's going on. It's easy for us to jump on a trend when we see artificial intelligence. The same way people jumped on what? Crypto. I'm not saying it ain't good. The same way people jumped on beyond me. The same way people jumped on Zoom before the pandemic. The same way, and what happens hurts. What happens? GameStop. These are ways that people pull the rug from under us as individual investors. It is important for us to recognize this. It is important for us to understand how the game is played and who is playing the game. It is important for us to realize when they are pushing pawns and letting the rooks sit back. It is important for us when the market is pushing agenda. It is understood that there's $420-something million that entered the game last year. 42 million investors entered the game last year. It is understood when they are playing a wolf in sheep's clothing. Will AI change the game? Yes. Does it mean that we have to indulge in this portion of the game? No. So I'm gonna come out right now and say, I don't want us to jump on the AI trend. I want us to sit back and watch the game being played, because this game will take out investors and companies. Only a few companies gonna be around when this is over. Just like people jumped on the bad crypto coins, Shiba Inu, to the moon, there's gonna be companies that we're going to jump on that are gonna have these parabolic returns immediately. And everybody gonna jump in on it. Everybody gonna wanna be a part of it. And some of us are gonna be left holding the bag. So I'm not saying to invest in Microsoft. I'm not saying to invest in Google. I'm saying when a company called Cat Food Litter, Inc., says we have now invested in artificial intelligence and that stock soared to the moon, don't jump on that. When artificial intelligence plus comes into the market, when a SPAC company writes a blank check for a company and it says we are the new Amazon because we are powered by AI, when they say we're the new bank because we're powered by AI, I don't want us to jump on that. I want us to sit back and say, not this time, Cletus. I want us to understand and I want us to know how the game is played and how we can win at this game. Let's go, man. Woo, I feel good. I like it. All right, man, so here we go, man. I want to look at something for us, man. Is AI a race? Is it a bubble or is it here to stay? I do believe it's here to stay, but what happens with the term bubble is when you have a bunch of companies that do everything and they want to get in on it. So let's look at this, though. Here's what I want to show you. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. I first want to look at companies that have a lot of cash on hand. Google has $116 billion in cash on hand. Microsoft has $107 billion in cash on hand. Apple has $193 billion in cash on hand. Amazon has $96 billion of cash on hand. So here's what I want us to look at. When the bubble comes, I want us to look at the companies that have a whole bunch of cash on hand. When the bubble comes, I don't want us investing in companies that are $90 million in a hole. I'm showing us how to play the game in the bubble. Let's go a little further, Dave. Let's go a little further. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Microsoft, ChatGPT, Google just said what? They saw the attack from Microsoft. What did they do? They dropped bar. Why? Because Microsoft said what? Everybody's saying what? This company is going to put Microsoft out of business. How? How you going to put them out of business? Now, what I will say about Microsoft is this. They were saying this is going to put Google out of business. What I will say about Microsoft is this. There are certain opportunities, like when you're running a race. There's certain opportunities when you're running a race. All my track stars know this. I wasn't a track star, but I know this. Even in football, in sports in general, there's always a point in any competitive game or sport where you can take the lead. In football, you can see when the tone changes. In basketball, you can see when the tone changes. I tell my cousin when we playing Madden, I'm like, yo, there's always one or two plays on a game when the whole game shifts. In racing, there's always this one point where you see it shifted. This is an opportunity for Microsoft to take so much market share from Google. They can take market share from Google. But watch this, y'all. With Google having $107 billion in cash on hand. But what else does Google have? Google has a database like none other. And that database won't let them be defeated easily. So what I'm going to tell everybody is the same way we watch that Apple and Facebook beef, this is the new frontier. This is the next beef that we got to watch. But watch this, though. Don't sleep on Amazon. They already have Alexa. Apple already has Siri. All they now got to do is implement this technology even deeper into this. Let me go a little further. Watch this. Go a little further. Google quietly, y'all. They won't go down quietly. With $107 billion on hand, you have enough to fight. You got enough to fight. You got enough to fight. Don't think that Apple is not going to enter the game. Apple has that user network is. So now we talking about AI. Watch this, y'all. This is going to be good. This is a lesson, man. We talking about AI. Now we got to look at this. Who has the most data on hand? Okay, why did Facebook? Last week we talked about Facebook. What did Facebook say we're going to do? Facebook said we're going to triple down on our AI. Why? They have 2 billion users. Facebook has 2 billion users. Who has more AI? Who has more data? That's why I told y'all this before. Data is the new currency. We talked about this in episode 27. Data is the new currency. Whoever has the most subscribers and whoever has the most users has the most data. Whoever has the most data can do what? Optimize AI. They can optimize AI. So all I'm telling y'all is when we get into this AI all over the screen, go look for the companies that got the most money. Go look for the companies who are already profitable. Don't go run to companies that you never heard of and you see the market going crazy over it and you fall in love with those companies. Because you're going to come back here crying to me and you're going to be talking about some.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to want to hear it.
I really need this money, Nate.
I really need my money, Trap. Trap, you was right. I shouldn't have
I'm in
invested.
a bind.
I shouldn't have invested in that company, Trap. How do I get my money back? I don't know how to get your money back. It's gone. You got to create new money. All right, let's go, man.